Sydney Architecture Festival has been a huge success this year. We've had hundreds of people doing tours, having discussions, watching panels and walking through the one-to-one, looking at the way we live in Sydney and the way that people live in other parts of the world. To really think about that question of how much space do we need in our homes.
We've taken Sydney Festival to the global stage this year. With Global One-to-One, we're expanding our search for a better understanding of architecture in the world.
I think it's really interesting that you're able to live in spaces which are actually so small, especially in like the type of society that we live in today, because there's so much population in the world that we're probably going to have to result into something like this.
I like the idea of being able to, see what's like a standard Australian home and then get a feel for how compact other people live.
Well, it's been really great. We've had a lot of interest, a lot of people trying to understand the space and how they could use it. People have been sitting on the toilets trying to understand the beds, and it's kind of funny to see how people turn into children when they come into these spaces and really try and jump on everything and experience things. Virtual reality is so new for people. It makes it a lot easier to interact and understand how the spaces are.
This is so cool.
Yeah.
It looks much bigger in the virtual reality than it does when you're just looking at the 2D, even though you're walking around in it.
I think it's quite interesting to see that the average Sydney home fits the average apartment in Sydney and Shanghai and London all in one. Quite scary actually, quite surprising that we build homes this large. I feel like we could probably utilise space a little bit better.
People live like this all the time and they live well. It's just a matter of changing the old brain.
The thing is, I don't really care about how much space you have in an apartment because you have your life outside.
The whole point of Global One-to-One is to engage with the public, to understand their feedback and to incorporate that into the designs of the future.